Hey guys. Okay, as I promised, here is my little rant, if you will, or rather, an opinion rather than a rant, because it's not like I'm angry or anything. Of course not. Um, Once again, I feel weird doing this but I guess I wouldn't. It would be a bit, yeah, to write this all out. Okay, so basically, I well, I've been around on YouTube, let's just say, a while, because obviously had my old account before this one, so a while, almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years and a few months. And the last few months to a year, well, mainly the last few months, like last 6 months, let's say, I've been seeing a lot of originality sort of disappearing from from the vidding community in general, um, and I find it, and slowly I'm finding it less and less enjoyable to come online and watch videos, to make my own, because nothing really seems original anymore. I mean, I'm not sure why. I've just been seeing this, and I guess I wanted to have my say on it. And I encourage anyone else who agrees with me or disagrees with me to have their say as well. Get it all out there, the opinions and stuff. Um, but yeah, originality seems to be disappearing at a rather alarming rate. There's lots of things that come out today, and it's just the same, the same, the same. And if it's one vidder who seems to, their videos often look the same, then that's a style. That's their set style, and that's fine. But it seems that if one person brings something out that's new, that's fresh, everyone sort of, not everyone obviously, I'm not everyone, but a lot of people sort of jump on that one idea and take it and use it and kill it. And I haven't really been liking that. I mean, it's like songs, for instance. People take one song and they latch onto it and they use it over and over again in the same way, with the same general idea, and it gets to me. I'm one of those people who avoids trends, if you will. I actually stay away from them purposefully so as not to be following them. That sounds a bit stupid. For example, due to the large amount of publicity with Proteus at the moment, I'll probably not be using him for the considerable future unless I get suddenly inspired. Not because I don't like him. I mean, I always did like him, and I mean, he can pull off a ponytail, which is very commendable. But because one person says, I don't know who it was who said he was underused, but somebody said he was underused, and now everyone's like, oh, Proteus, let's use him, let's use him. And because he has such a limited amount of clips, it's just like the same thing over and over. And I don't say this to specific people, and some people are exceedingly original and have their own style and stick to it, and it's wonderful. But I've just been seeing a lot of lack of originality. For instance, I mean, you can take one video, say you're watching a video, and in the, what's it called? In the bit at the side where it says recommended videos or similar or whatever it says, I don't remember right now. And they're similar. Say if it's a crossover, they have similar couples, so you click on it and it looks exactly the same. Different song maybe, but the videos in essentially are the same. Not because of clip theft, although that's a whole nother can of worms, but simply because people latch onto an idea and they hold on to it and they just squeeze it to death in a way. And also effects get overused. People take one particular effect and they use it and use it and use it until it's so overused that it's rare to see a video that doesn't include that effect, if you understand what I mean. And also effects in general. I mean, not every single video needs to be packed and packed and packed with effects. I mean, you go to watch videos nowadays, sometimes people have in the sidebar, sorry, this isn't full of effects. Well, so? It doesn't have to be full of effects to be good. Or, sorry, this isn't full of effects, the next one will be. Well, do people only enjoy videos for the effects now? I mean, that in itself seems sort of stupid. I mean, if the effects are used well and consistently throughout a video, then that is good. That's something to that's very commendable. Like, um, just to name names. I mean, for instance, Mariam uses effects in a very consistent way. You know, she takes an idea with involving effects and runs it through a video. Whereas some people take an effect and they put it somewhere in the middle of the video, and it's like, okay, are you gonna follow that through and carry on using that effect, or are you gonna take effects that don't go together and completely clash and just put them in a video and be like, yeah, that works, because it doesn't. And I probably sound unimaginably harsh right now, but it's something that has been annoying me for a long time. One of the other things I have written down to say something about is style. Style is something that's meant to be individual, you know, original and individual, and people have their own style. And some people, it's very clear, do have their own style. I mean, some people have a very set, specific style, and they keep to that style, and all of their videos are of a consistent nature, getting better, but of a consistent sort. You can see the link between, you can see where that idea has come from their own head because it fits with their style. And I try to keep my own style. You know, I try not to take anyone else's ideas or inspiration. Yes, great, it's a good thing to get inspired by another video, or inspired by somebody else's idea, or even an icon or a background, or just something you see in your everyday life. But people they don't have, a lot of people seem to not have their own style anymore. It's not original, it's not individual, it's like, in essentially, what I'm trying to say is that the Disney bidding community seems to have a style wholly. A lot of it has one style for the whole community. And I'm actually making hand gestures here, that's how cool I am. And it seems like everyone seems to have that one big style for the whole community. And while some people this works for, some people need to take that style and make it their own, and change it, and switch it around, and do something experimental. Because, I mean, being experimental is how things pay off. If you take a leap and something pays off, then that's great.